Okay, yeah, but you know what? In about 10 minutes, we'll take a few more questions, and then in about 10 minutes, we'll kind of phase into the autograph portion of this.
Are we just staying right here?
I think we are. Is that? Or we're not?
No,
Where are we
we're
going?
not.
Where?
On the roof?
Oh. Out front? Where?
Yeah, Travis, go on the roof.
In the lobby?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. So in about 10 minutes, we'll pause here, and anyone that's interested in doing autographs will be out there.
We're.
You want to do it now? No. Later? Tomorrow?
What did you say? Would we return to theater?
In a heartbeat.
Totally. If there's time, man, that's the most fun thing to do.
I miss it so much.
I know, right?
You get busy and you end up not getting to do some of the things you used to do a lot, and you know, I would love to get the chance. In fact, Travis and I may get the chance to work on an on-camera thing. I'm hoping that's still happening.
God, I hope that happens.
Me too. There's a really cool independent film called The Gunslinger. And Travis and I are both slated to be a part of that. So any chance we get to do stage or film in addition to the voice acting is always welcome.
Yes.
I can totally see you on Battlestar.
I could too. Yeah. I love that show. The new season starts like next weekend. Anyway. Yes, question?
Have there been the performances, not besides your own, because I know you, the voice actors here, are very supportive of each other and always encourage each other, but have there been the performances out there that you thought were just pure shit? You know, absolutely.
No, well, there's no way we would out anybody and say, oh,
Never.
there's a person.
Lust and Full Metal Alchemist.
You know, she was so hot until she opened her
It
mouth.
must have been on those one takes she did.
I know that sounds like most viewers speak at times when an actor speaks the English version. You know, I'm not like that. I enjoy English and Japanese fairly equally.
Right on.
Well, you know what? There are a lot of, you know, I'm gonna get in trouble when I say by saying this, but you know what? How many of you speak fluent Japanese? Not many, right? I would wager that if you spoke fluent Japanese and lived in that culture, there would be anime series that you would think were horribly acted, just as there are English series that you, as English-speaking, would think, you do think, are horribly acted. There are bad. I didn't hear anything. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? There are some people like, oh, everything the Japanese does is brilliant. No, they have good shows and bad shows, and they have bad performances and great performances, just like every other language, translation of these shows do. So, and there are good performances and bad performances across the board. I'm sure I've probably given some bad ones. I'm sure we probably all would think, oh, I should have done better with that, or I wish I could do that again. But there, there is no perfect, like the Japanese aren't always perfect, and the Italian are not always perfect, and the Spanish are not always perfect, and the English is not always perfect. You go for the best you can. You do the best you can with it.
If you actually got into acting, what would you have done? Like, what would be your dream job outside of being on?
Oh my God. I watch HGTV like all the time. I would love to design rooms or design clothes or style people. I want to dress people all the time.
Through some like catastrophic mishap, I would develop superpowers, and I would be a super villain.
My college degree was actually in film and video. I love shooting directing, making, films, and I also love music. Anybody that knows, I've been writing and producing music twice as long as I've been voice acting. So if I were not doing what I would, in fact, I do those things. I just don't get to do them as much. If voice acting went away tomorrow, I would look for opportunities to work in music professionally, to work in film production professionally, graphic design, love graphic design stuff. Like all my CDs, I design all the artwork because I just love messing around in Photoshop and graphic design and stuff. So I'm kind of doing what I love to do. I don't get to do any one thing all the time, but I don't know that I could. I love so many different things, I kind of like do as much of everything as possible.